Welcome to 49 and Market. I'm Amy Sonneman, and today I'd like to share with you the Irrevocable Beauty Collection. The first piece in this collection is a 12 by 12 paper pack. It has 8 different 12 by 12 papers. They're double-sided. They have hints of purple, a little bit of peach or coral color, some greens, as well as both white and cream accents. Let me show you those a little closer. The first sheet has beautiful white accents along the side, a little bit of watercolor kind of staining over here, drips of watercolor here, and these fun elements at the lower right corner. As always, 49 and Market does a fantastic job of creating these beautiful tear strips that I love to cut apart and use on cards or as accents in a layout. So don't forget to keep your tear strips at the very bottom. This paper has a beautiful frame, perfectly ready to add a photo, maybe a few quick journaling spots over here, maybe a flower to give a little bit of dimension, or maybe even a laser cut element. Add a quick photo and a few tiny embellishments and you'd have a page in no time. This paper is for the gardener in everyone. Lots of beautiful little tiny ladybugs, flowers, watering can. Put a nice large picture in the center. It would be absolutely beautiful. Love this sheet of paper with the beautiful purple and lilac accents. A few daisies here in the corner, some more smaller flowers up here. You could easily add just 1 or 2 tiny flowers on your page, either large or small, to give it just a little bit of dimension. Add a beautiful photo, a little bit of journaling, and your page is done. This paper has a little more of the neutral elements, more of a coral background over here, kind of browns and corals, as well as neutral here so that you could layer your papers and so forth. Love this frame with the post box as well as a few letters, some purple flowers. This paper has fun little books that the tiny bird is standing on. Some flowers up here in the corner. Some text elements kind of just sneaky peeking in the background. Some of the green or the sage color, bits of purple, bits of blue, bits of kind of a undertone of a light green in the middle. This paper has more purple accents with fun black lettering kind of ghosted behind, like a handwritten letter. Some daisies in the corner. Love this fence. Some butterflies up here, as well as this beautiful floral topper. The last piece in this collection is this beautiful piece with lots of elements that you can fussy cut. So there's nested frames. There's a large frame that you can cut the insides out and use it as a big frame and 3D mount it. There are tiny frames inside of the big frame, so there's 4 separate frames, and then all of these elements can get cut out. Fun tickets to just kind of sneaky peek in the sides. Here are the books, some spools. Love the luggage. Very fun and easy to use for just added elements and accents on your pages. Now I'm going to flip each of the papers over to show you the back sides. Here you have one large frame, easy for adding elements and layers. And then you have this beautiful tear strip with the cameras on the bottom. How fun is that? You could use it as a strip all by itself on a card or a layout, or you could use 1 or 2 cameras. You could cut out the cameras if you like to fussy cut. I love every little detail that 49 and Market adds to their collections. Here's more of a neutral light sage background with a few butterflies, some water stains, and then this beautiful tear strip at the bottom. This would be something that you could easily mount your picture on, distress the edges. It would be beautiful for accenting any of the other papers. I love this watercolor background. It has hints of all of the colors in this collection. So you've got the sage, green, you've got a little bit of the blue, some fun purple pops, both a little bit of light sky up here, some neutral tones up here. Great for mixing and matching with anything in the collection. Love the tear strip at the bottom that you could cut apart and use on a layout. Spread your wings and fly, and let your dreams take flight. Love, love, love the daisy paper. How fun is that? And then of course the beautiful tear strip at the bottom. I like how 49 and Market does a great job of adding neutral tones to their collections for layering. This is a great example of that. There's just a hint of text in the background that's more of a off-white, as well as some of the corals and creams and tans. And then of course the tear strip, Born to Soar, Dream with Eyes Wide Open, and Fly Without Wings. The next sheet has these beautiful purple accents, kind of like a paint splattered effect, little tiny white dots to give it a little more interest, as well as this fun tear strip that says Live, Love, Laugh, Live, Laugh, Scrap, and Just Breathe. Here's another fun neutral background with the numbers along the left side, just a hint of tickets over here on the right side. It brings in just hints of purple, as well as some neutrals in the middle and some of that sage green to the far left. And then the fun measuring tape elements at the bottom on the tear strip. So you've got the purple, the pink, the sage, the coral, and a little bit of the blue. So save your tear strips because they would make beautiful elements on cards and layouts. This page has lots of fun coral elements with a little bit of cream accents in the center, as well as a fun tear strip with the flowers. This is the last piece of paper in the 12 by 12 collection. It has lovely purple accents in the background, some fun accents up in the corner, this beautiful butterfly. I love the hand-stitched look along the edges to create that frame. And then this beautiful bouquet of flowers, including a fun clock, as well as leaves and so forth. I also wanted to show you the back of the packaging. 49 and Market does a fantastic job of using all of the excess parts and pieces and elements. And even the packaging has a bonus page on the back. So when you flip over your packaging, this is what you'll find. This beautiful floral neutral background, hints of the purple in here, some kind of a little more cream, bits of grays in here, and then of course this beautiful tear strip that says Breathtaking, I Love You More, Now and Forever, and Best of Memories. So this is just an added bonus, so make sure you don't throw that piece away. And that is the Irrevocable Beauty 12 by 12 paper collection. The next piece in the Irrevocable Beauty collection is the 8 by 8 paper pack. This is perfect for creating mini albums, cards, and so forth. All of the pages are the same exact elements and designs that you saw in the 12 by 12 paper pack, but a smaller scale. So let's take a closer look. All of the same fun elements, just in an 8 by 8 size. If you're like me, I really enjoy adding floral accents to my pages, but sometimes it's hard to find the right color. It might not look the same in a picture or on a video as it does in real life. So sometimes it's really hard to know what you're getting and if it matches. So I also want to show you some of the matching 49 and Market flowers that go perfectly with the Irrevocable Beauty collection. Some of the fun colors would be Punch, which is kind of this fun pinky purple, as well as a little bit of mint or sage. Lots of different types of leaves come in each of the packages of flowers. Some of the flowers come with leaves attached, others don't, so you can attach your leaves or leave them as is. The other collection that might work for you is a Merlot, as well as Huckleberry. And Huckleberry has fun purples and light pinks match beautifully with this collection. I also want to show you how easy it is to create a fun floral accent with a few of the fun pieces in this floral collection. Love the stems. Look how pretty that is. You can cut the stems, trim them as you like, make them shorter or keep them long. And then I love the big leaves. Cute little floral stem. Lots of options with the beautiful flowers from 49 and Market. The last piece in the 49 and Market Irrevocable Beauty Collection are the laser cut elements. And in this package, you'll get 74 beautifully laser cut pieces to use as elements in a card, on a layout, and so much more. I've popped a few of them out to show you. When you get your package, you're going to have all of these laser cuts just barely attached inside of each of these panels. So as you look at them, since they're all laser cut, they're only attached in 3 or 4 tiny places that you can easily take a tiny pair of scissors and just snip them apart. So all of the different elements are beautifully laser cut. You can snip them out or pop them out gently. Some of the pieces are very fragile, so you're going to have to be careful when you pop them out. I prefer cutting them, but some people like to tear them. If you do tear them, sometimes there are little tiny white pieces that you will need to trim afterwards. I cut out a few of the different pieces for you to see. Each one is delicately laser cut with all of the tiny details cut to perfection. I liked the little bugs as well. Look how fun the little bug would be 3D mounted inside of the flower. I love that you can create scenes with the fence and maybe a rock element, a few flowers coming out, peeking out over here, maybe adding the watering can with some flowers. Love this little tiny grasshopper. Isn't that adorable? You definitely couldn't fussy cut that out. There are some fun leaves as well. They look so real with the watercolored elements. Absolutely stunning. Here's another large flower with all the tiny pieces. The nice thing about it is these bend, so if you wanted to 3D this little tiny bud here, you absolutely could with a tiny piece of foam tape. They're made of a heavier cardstock, so you can easily roll and bend. You could put a foam piece here and roll the edges to kind of get added dimension and excitement on your page. Perfect for cards and layouts and so much more. If you're one that likes to add lace to your layouts, this collection could easily use the cream or the white lace. Both would be beautiful. Now that I've shared all of the beautiful pieces in this collection, I'd like to show you this stunning layout created by a design team member. This layout includes a sneak peek of the fun Dusty Attic chipboard pieces that we'll be bringing into the collection later this year, as well as some beautiful 3D pieces. This piece was cut out of the paper, and then flowers and birds and leaves and so forth were layered behind it like this, so that it gives this beautiful dimension. There are some fun little elements that are popped out and added in as well, the little bugs and butterflies. all of the detail in the elements here, cut out of some of the paper, as well as the punch outs and laser cut elements. 49 and Market does a beautiful job of creating stunning flowers to match their collections. Look at this. There's just a little bit of purple and silver, just sewing thread wrapped around this fun piece from Dusty Attic. This is just a chipboard piece and it's just wrapped around. Isn't that beautiful? What a great idea. And then if you can see right here, there's just a teeny bit of that same silver sewing thread added around this piece, just to give it a little bit of fun and excitement. There's some tickets here, sneaky peeks of tiny bits of the laser dies over here, more of the thread kind of in through here at the bottom. Look at the detail on that. Can you see how stunning that is? So beautiful. The next layout I'd like to share is a travel layout. It has less three-dimensional pieces as the first one, but equally as stunning. It has some more of the chipboard elements from Dusty Attic, which are coming later, as well as some cut-aparts from the laser element set. Just a little bit of 3D mounting with some foam tape underneath here. Journaling using some of the parts and pieces of the different papers. And the papers have this distressed edge. Let me see if I can show you that closely. So they distressed the edge of this pretty daisy paper to give it more of a border, so the paper distresses beautifully. Look at the, much more simple than the first one, but absolutely stunning. So if you don't like as many layers and as thick of a piece to put in your album, they look beautiful just like this without all of the excess three-dimensional flowers as well. And that is the Irrevocable Beauty Collection from 49 and Market. I hope you enjoy it as much as we do. If you like this video and want to see more from 49 and Market, please like, share, and leave a message. Have a wonderful day.